Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Got our little Queen's cap on. We're gonna do some giveaways later in the stream today. We're giving away some Apex accounts. Since they are having their 90% off sale, it'll be like you get to choose whatever account you want from whatever provider. So whatever size you want. So that's gonna be cool. It's PC day. It's Money Friday. And let's see. Let's go into our analysis, yeah? Vote in the chat what you think your bias is, basically. What your bias is. Let me see this. All right. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pour some Saratoga in this water bottle real quick. Yeah, I mean, look at that wick from yesterday. I mean, it's more likely than not we retrace into this range, right? I'll be right back real quick. We had PCE today. What did that look like here on the 15? Yeah, dump down. Okay, that's good. Little dumperoni. What'd you guys vote? I want to see here. 4 hour. I mean, preferably for me. Retrace into here, and then we go lower, but mm. What did I do in my screen? It's amazingly clear. I did nothing really. Someone said, "Good morning, Tanya, with the swagger hat. It's gonna be a good Friday." Yeah. Pat says, "Queens NYC." Do we have any more news, or no? That's it for the week now. Oh, we have 10 a.m. We got 10 a.m. Orange folder. So, yeah, okay. So initially we were moved lower off of PCE. We're back above midnight open for NQ. Here's the open right now. We didn't never retraced it to 50% of this move down yet, I don't think so. Orange folder at 10. So fun. Okay. More of a gap down ES from the RTH gap. ES is slightly weaker there. So if I'm shorting, I would want to short ES today. Like ES just rejected midnight open actually. So at the open, we just had like started dropping. That was like, yeah, that's what we've had so far. Let's see if we create more displacements below lows. So the chat voted 51% bullish, 26% bearish, 23% neutral. Interesting. Slightly red on the day and everything. Just like looking at the weekly, you know? Not bullish right now. We swept the previous weekly high and we had like that reaction. Decent pushing, continuing to push lower on the downside. Pretty good range so far, honestly. Let's see for NQ. 88 points in the first 7 minutes. I'm just watching to see if this high is going to get respected and if we're going to drop from here lower. Looking at if we're going to make another new low. No, not yet. Let's dig in again into that first FEG of the day. Quick tip. Closed above it right now. We'll see what this 15-minute candle does. And I wouldn't be such a fan if we bounce here and take out this swing high, because it mean like we're kind of bouncing from this to could even go back higher. I'd rather look for shorts today. That's my bias. Most of the chat was bullish, but yeah. I'm waiting for like more confirmation here for this to get broken below. This to stay intact, because this is like midnight open, swing high. It broke the low. Keep that intact. Break another low, then I'd be like, okay. And we're in a potential low resistance liquidity run. This 3 minutes left on this first 15-minute candle of the day. Funny, ES hasn't really made an FEG on the downside, like the first one of the day. And NQ is closer to its new low of session than ES is right now, which is interesting to me. Because typically ES has been weaker. This is not what I wanted. NQ just made a new low of session. Let's see how it breaks. Weird that ES is nowhere near it. Still like 4 points above it. I don't love that we just wicked it. And there's no FEG there, so we're kind of moving kind of slowly. First 5 minutes were pretty quick. First 6 minutes, now it's been kind of slow. 10 a.m. news. We'll see if anything happens at 9:50. If there's a trade, then I will enter. But right now, I mean, I was looking for another displacement below here. We're not getting it. It's kind of just stripping slowly. ES still not even at the new low session yet. NQ at 8:30 open. Wicked it. Retracing somewhat back in the range. ES, like midpoint of its whole range right now from the session. And YM is much stronger than all of them. YM almost at its pre-market high. Kind of weird. So I don't love that. Yeah, why making new highs of the session? I thought we'd had a faster morning after this candle, so literally just been waiting to see if it would be we were gonna break another low with displacement. I said I'd rather short ES, and that never happened even on ES as NQ made lower low like two times, but wicked it. No displacements. Definitely a little odd. Don't really love the way that we've been dripping lower. This is very like reminding me of like 2 days ago. C950's coming up. Feels very slow. Finally getting something here, maybe? Finally, we're getting some flush to the downside. I'm waiting to get filled here. Maybe like 8:30 open. Alright, I just got filled there. I anticipate the kind of like the 10 a.m. news to deliver us lower. I might retrace a little bit more, especially I'm like shorting the discount of this leg, but I'm okay with that. Obviously, that's like 2.5 R for where I want to go. It's retracing into this FEG in premium. I entered during 9:52. Yeah, I'm happy with this. See if the 10 a.m. news delivers us lower. I like our prospects, honestly. Yeah. I like it. This is like the second time this week I'm positioned before the 10 a.m. moderate older news. Let's see how this thing goes. Just feels like this is time distortion before the news. The news pumps up, then there's nothing else I could do, but I'm taking the risk before. Because I do like this setup a lot. I would think that it rejects from this upper half. It has been very nicely, honestly. Rejecting pretty much. So let's see the news dump it. 10 a.m. moderate. Revised U of M consumer sentiment. Now, actually, that one's known to be like pretty volatile. So I'll find out how it goes. Let's see. Let's see a nice dump. See, next candle. Oops, reaching up. It's reaching up. Certainly not dumping right now. But I'd want to see it reject that and then go lower again. Should reject right now. Otherwise, I'm going to get stopped. See how this candle closes on the 1. Certainly not comfortable. Nope, I got stopped out there. There's no continuation back to the downside there on ES. Rude. Anyway. It was looking good here, though. Okay. Well, that was the most simple play I could have played to the downside, so. Ain't nothing I can do there right now. I'm gonna sweep this. Now what? It's gonna come back again into here, like. Let's see. It just looks a lot like 2 days ago. Thank you for rejecting this again. Yeah, I really don't have any regrets of shorting that. This was an ES's first presented FPG, actually. So let's see what NQ ends up doing. Is it gonna spike up again? YM just took out pre-market high. ADM high. It's YM. YM's up all the way up here now. YM never took out that previous weekly high, actually. It's kind of odd that now it's stronger when it was weaker here. It did come back into this minor sell side here. Yeah, I don't know. I really just wanted to go short on ESA if it was going to drop fast to here. So it's not even like I want to pivot here and go for longs. It could go back into the 50% of this retracement. I don't really love those kinds of trades. Because to get to here, it's kind of Might be choppy on the way up there too. So, yeah, why NQ now back above this first presented FEG that it was rejecting all morning. So, all that tells me is that, yeah, we don't have much of a trend going on right now. Looking good for more downside here, and just got invalidated. Zone, I don't like it. I'm gonna delete that. See here. That's all that's telling me. See again, where's like the 50% mark for that? It's all the way up here. Yeah, I don't particularly care to go for longs to go for this. This is just... There's too many roadblocks. Like, after it can sweep this high and then come back into the range again. Don't really feel like it. I just wanted to go for more follow through to downside. We're still in this 15-minute FEG at the moment. And ES is all the way back up to 9:30 open and midnight open. Gonna be. I think it's just gonna be a shitty type of market condition for the rest of the morning. We'll see. Now it's serious. Got my hat on backwards. Yeah, we'll see if this rejects this and then comes back and takes out this low. I'm really not going to think that it's going to be a good market condition. We're down 0.32%, 0.424%. On NQ, we're only down 0.24%. Nvidia's down 1.8. Everything else is kind of flat. I think this market's going to zigzag a bit. Might as well get started on the giveaways then. We're hanging out at like midnight open right now for ES and NQ. What about, let's ask the chat, what did you guys do? Did you guys take a trade? Especially most of the chat's bullish, so I wonder if they're... We'll see. I mean, it's not like really we swept any major sell side there. That's what I was going, at least this sell side, bro. If we got to here, I would put my stop break even. But now we're back up here. Swept this. Now you have this breaker here and here. So I do wonder if it's going to come back. That's why this is like a breaker and a unicorn here. This is your fair value gap and breaker block. So that's why I have that marked out to see if that's going to be sensitive at all. And it could maybe bounce from there. But if it just blows through this, wow. Oh, that's a huge candle upside there. Another big one. So I'm happy I have a small stop there. We didn't even come back and retest this. Sheesh. New hive session for ES here. We just took out that 930 high. NQ's reaching towards it. Still, it's interesting that NQ's a little weaker today. Because NVIDIA's bringing it lower. An odd, hourly. There's an hourly consolidation now. Might come back, pop back up here, but... What was previous day low? Guess that's what we did. Yeah, this daily candle is the doji right now. We're basically reopened on NASDAQ. Right? And on ES. Maybe I'm lacking patience, but also I do feel like this market's kind of slow. We have this one candle here, and then one large candle, and you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like small body candles right after it. Like it's been happening there. Yeah, it's nice it took out that high, and it's like really respecting the top half of this, but yeah, I don't really care to get into longs here. It could take all these out. But I don't know, I'm just not particularly bullish. Took out previous day low. My bad, previous day low. Previous day low. It's not like I want to get long at the top of this hourly like this. That would drive me crazy if I was in logs and then it just does this. Where's the speed to the upside? I don't know. Probably it's incoming and I might be just impatient, but I'm okay. I do not want to be part of this. I'm looking at the 15-minute. Okay, I'm making the form for the giveaway. We're giving away 10 Apex accounts. You get to choose whichever one you want, whichever size you want, and whichever provider you want. So ES just filled its entire gap down. NQ is still struggling to even make a new hive session here. Definitely quite odd. The giveaway is pinned in the chat right now. Answer the poll in the chat. Have you taken a trade yet today? Oh no. I tried one trade here. I got stopped out after 10 a.m. news. Honestly, I thought 10 a.m. news would deliver to the downside. We had stacked lows here, 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 like. But I mean, considering you never retrace into this 50% on the 4-hour, makes sense because it was like slightly more risky to do that, especially. But I mean, honestly, I thought this candle was showing its hand. The range is kind of small so far for the morning, right? Like 150 points again on the NASDAQ for the morning of the session. All right, we got 531 responses so far. La la la. This is honestly mad boring here. It's like one of the slowest markets I've been in. It's a daily on ES right now. This is their daily candle. Our average true range on NQ, daily range in the last 5 days, 3382. And ES, 89. Yeah. Only low amount of volatility. But we haven't even moved that much on the day so far, right? 89. This is 46 so far, so we moved half our daily range. On ES and, let's see, And Q, we moved around 200, also around half. I would expect a bigger move on like PCE. Honestly, PCE was at 8:30, and I don't know what this was. This is not at 8:30. So what happened at like 8:09 or whatever? Was it just some random headline? So PCE data didn't happen until like here. 30. Definitely no like trend for the day. Drop lower. Reach back higher, but the pushback higher isn't really that strong either. I was respecting this, but really these new highs haven't been so strong. Reached up into this twice. I mean, can start pushing now, but nothing I'm totally enamored with, really. It's so hard to like sit still. Okay. All right, let's choose our first winner. We're going to choose 10 winners today. Okay. If you haven't entered yet, that's pinned in the chat. See, most people, let's see this poll. Wow, it's really split in three. 34% of people took a trade and they're green. 32% yes and they're red. They took a trade and they're red. And 34% said they didn't take a trade yet today. It's so weird how it's 30, 30, 30. Okay. So, okay, 600. Let's pick the first winner. 47 people just responded. So we're going to choose out of those. Okay, 48. 648. It's a random number generator. Okay, 648. Congrats to number 381, which is Anad Vivek. Luna Mana 4609 is our first winner. Second winner. Let's do second winner as we're literally just barcoding. Let's see here. Second winner. 440. Congrats to Hang Trades. Ray Alember. $441, right? 440. 440. Okay. Yes. Look at what we're doing. Nothing. So let's see. In the meantime, more people did respond. So let's see what the new number is. Okay. 808. $361. All right. Congrats to Hung Ching. Nickel 9132. Okay. It's wild how this really shows that there's not a lot of participation in the market here, honestly, if this is how we're moving right now. At like price action just died in the middle of the session, you know? It's weird. For this to happen at 10:15 or something. All right, how many did we choose so far? I think we did 3 or 4. I think we did 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. 3. 7 more to go. This is so odd. That's why I didn't really want to say. I said I didn't want to join the long side because there's just not much RR. There's more risk. And look how we've been doing. Even YM's pretty slow at the highs here. Okay, let's choose winner number 4. So got to reset how many, because more people did answer the poll. Okay, 894. Number 13, lucky number 13. There you go. Got a low number there. Congrats to Sean. It's Sean Genovese. Cool. Okay, we did 4. You guys like my hat? Feel very swaggy with this hat on. Like it? Queens, New York. My money tree's getting bushier. It's good. My Monstera is growing huge. Look at that. You'll see this plant is gonna grow big. I got a green thumb. I got another desk too, so in case someone comes a guest on my stream in person, they could be over there, and like I have another camera I can set up there. So, not a lot of space. My ceilings are really tall, by the way. Like, this is like half this. It's crazy. Goes like 9 feet ceiling. When people are asking me like, yo, did I install the wall myself? No, bro. I'm not getting on a ladder. My ceilings are 9 feet tall. I'm not getting on a ladder. Anyway. Back to this. We did 4. Okay, let's see how many more people responded. Let's do number 5. Wow, this market's literal ass. Like, I've never seen, it's happened so many times now recently that the market just like dies in the middle of the New York AM session. It's supposed to be like the most traded. Okay, 940. Next winner, 684. That's to Carrie Chia 2858. Yeah, at least we're giving away some accounts while this price action's trash. Like dead ass. Like in the last 15 minutes, we probably moved like 20 points on NASDAQ. "15 minutes is here." Yeah. 32-point range. All right. It's not even like the holiday weekend. It was a holiday weekend last week. Finally. So if bulls, if you stayed bullish and you stayed in your longs, some people are finally getting some more upside here. This is literally torturous, though. How many minutes was this? And like this for 23 minutes. We'll see, even if it sustains. Which one was stronger again? ES was slightly stronger this morning. I'll put an alert if we end up reaching 50%, but I doubt it even. It's probably going to be a setup for next week. All right, next winner. How many did we do? We did 5. Let me check my phone see if anything from Castillo. All right. Let's see. Where's my giveaways? Okay, there we are. Okay. 997. Let's go. Lucky number 723. Congrats to Guru Prasad. 2752. Or I'll be emailing the winners a code after the stream. That'll work for any size Apex accounts and any provider, whether it's Trade-Evade or the other two that they have, Rhythmic and the other one. 180 is our next one. Next winner is number 180. Congrats to Tequila, spelled with a K. Learn ICT with Kiki. Congrats to Kiki. Okay. There we go. How many more people just responded, though? Okay, so number 13, 1, 2. A lot of these names are funny. All right, we gave away 7. And just like this, that move to the upside, just taken back. There's really there's not many participants here. That's all I can think of. I was not in the mood to take a trade after I got stopped out here. I was like, all right, well, we're not getting after this. We were tracing this 15-minute. Sure, we have more upside, more 4-hour gaps up here, but we already had broken down on the 15 here, and we retraced during New York session. We were dropping again. I tried to short down for more fall through, and there was none, so I got stopped out. I was like, all right, I'm not in the mood to flip. I'm fine with that because it's not even it gave an entry really here or here. The entry was like this for maybe a 1R. There's too much risk there. No, we gave away 7. There's 3 more winners left to be chosen. Hit the like button if you like giveaways. We'll choose the next 3 once we hit 700 likes. What a shitty Friday, honestly. Come on. But it makes sense. We're just consolidating in the hourly. But I was looking for more expansion down here. You couldn't get it, whatever. Looked like yesterday was like a nice wick and closure below to go for more. I think the next drawn liquidity is down here, honestly, for next week. But I got time and distance. And if I'm for that to reconfirm, like I'd want this daily to get inverted. Hopefully today inverts this daily. I don't care how it does. Could do it in the last 10 minutes of the day if I care. I don't care. Just wait for it. See how the daily closes. Da, da, da. See how many likes? Once we hit 700 likes, we'll do the next 3 giveaway winners. We're at 6:30. I really don't even think I'll taper the 1050 maybe, but I really don't even think that's going to be much. Just because like how we've been moving. I thought 950 was going to give us more downside, but didn't. Whatever. Took that L with grace, and that's it. Quick L with grace. You can't control the environment, but you can control how you react to it. You can control your attitude. Okay. Here we are, 705 likes. All right, let's go. Let's pick the next winner. Got how many people filled it out now? It's 1064. Winner number 8, 485. Entry number 485, which is Gurpreet. The Crypto Killers. Interesting username. Very interesting. Okay. Next winner. We're giving everyone a chance. 1081 is the last number. Okay, winner number 9. Number 9 is entry number 4. Woo! How fun. Leonid. Leo B. Congrats to Leo B. And you submitted your emails. I hit it in a column here, but I have it, so I'll be emailing you the code that will work for redeeming the Apex account. You can choose any size account and whichever provider you want. Okay. Our last winner is as we're starting to drop a bit. We'll see. Let's choose our last winner here. 1093. 501. $501. Congrats to Nikki 012. All right. Cool. Now let's watch here 1050 macro. Maybe something will happen, but I don't really even love the structure at all, really. Like, what's the buy side that got hit? I'm just coming back into here for NASDAQ. Yes, I'll start tapering the downside here. Congrats to the winners. I'll be emailing you the codes that work. And there'll be more giveaways next week, honestly. Might as well continue while this price action's trashy. We have something to do. And also, we always do get some giveaways on this channel. So hit that like button, helps the channel out, and just... Yeah, I mean, Apex's sale actually is 90% off until June 1st. They extended it. If you use code Tanya, it gets you that best discount. Honestly, they do like 90% off not that often. They typically do 80%, so it's a good time. They maybe do like 90% off once every like 3 months or so.
So we're tape reading this now. I'm not like in love with this either way. Still have some, all these consolidation. What is this? This is RTH. This is a 15-minute on NASDAQ. Like, this is the daily. This is just showing that it's not really an environment where I want to be putting on a lot of trades and risking a lot, because if we, an easy environment is when we have expansion the whole time. We're not really at that open of the daily candle, right? We're spending very little time there because there's direction. Here, there's no direction on the day. If you look at the RTH hours, we look at how we came up and down, and we're just going through it. So it's very hard to have a bias here. I had a bear bias until that got invalidated. So let's see here. What was I trying to say here? This is the previous day low. Yeah, this 4-hour like closed below the previous. I thought it was just going to expand more to this low next. So this definitely is throwing me off here because we're kind of consolidating. Inside candle on the 4-hour. When I say inside candle, I mean this candle is inside the range of the previous candle. So it's not much direction yet. See on ES here in the 4-hour too. Yeah, also inside candle. We're tape reading this. See if the 1050 does anything, but I really doubt it because of how we've been moving. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a second chance at a trade if it starts moving quicker, but I'm not like bull bias. I'm still somewhat bearish. It's kind of odd though how ES started off stronger. So you can see took out this high much before and it retraced higher, but now we're seeing somewhat more, we're seeing more strength in the NASDAQ because there's no FEG there where it broke this low. So I don't really like it when we keep switching around and rotating on who's stronger and weaker either. Just shows me that a lot of rotation, it keeps changing. Like the sentiment keeps changing, dynamics keep changing. Like there's not a lot of participation. I don't know. We'll see. It's 1050 right now. Still a pre-market high here. It's like from that 8 a.m. news. What was that 8 a.m. news? This was like at 8:06, 8:08. Trump said something. Trump tweet about China tariffs makes sense. Why couldn't he tweet something again when I was in my shorts? If I do enter short again, I'll go like half size or less sizing than before. It's because I don't really have much faith in the kind of market we're in. There's no FEG there. I'm not taking a short there. Seems like we're just gonna have a slow market again. Like immediate rebalance. The 5 minute, it's just probably ugly. NQ not doing anything. And typically NQ is Bay, like, you know? Typically she has stronger and faster moves than ES, so it's definitely wacky, wonky to me. What's the range here? 35 points. 35-point range in the New York session for ES. And since the low of the day, which is this, it's like about half of the daily range. 46 points today. 46 points in the daily average true range is like 80. Really small range to be working with, fortunately. What code to get discount in Apex? Just code Tanya. Says it on the banner. Works on any kind of prop firm. Tanya with a J, because my name's spelled with a J. I wonder how many people pronounce my name wrong. Tanja, but it's pronounced Tanya. Not Tanja. Not tangerine. Tanja ganja. I've heard it all. Grew up in New York City. Heard it all. You want to increase your resilience, just grow up in New York City. Or increase there's actually a lot of things you can do to increase your resilience, like just to stress. You could take cold showers. You can do hard workouts. You can do, it's like working out will help. Lifting weights. I got a personal trainer. Had another session yesterday. I'm actually getting stronger already. I'm like, so that's good. I already went up in weight a couple times. This is our third session or fourth? Third. I'm only a little sore today, so that's good. A little bit in the arms. Did a lot of accessory muscles. Like the tricep thing. This is like really trashy action. I don't know what to tell you. It's really my experience, like trading for 5 years. I've never had that many days in a row of like, and especially on like these red folder news days where we've had these smaller ranges and not much follow through, you know? But it's fine. Like, it's just that it doesn't mean that you're any worse or that it doesn't mean you're any worse of a trader even if you have like in drawdown for a little bit. In fact, it's really testing your process out now. It's just that the market's not rewarding it. The market's not rewarding your process. Just have to wait until it does again. That's why risk management's important. Yeah, I don't love this. Like, we're just not really moving a lot with a lot of speed. It's 10:58. It's about to be London close. Look how we've moved since on NASDAQ. I've not seen this in years like this. Like, what is this? In an hour, we only moved like... What? 15 points on ES. And on NQ. 50 points in an hourly range on NQ. ES making an equal low there. We'll see. It just slowly drop lower. I don't really care what it does here, honestly. I don't really love the structure. It can do whatever. It's kind of 50-50. Jagged. What's the daily look like now? Yeah. The weekly. Okay. The weekly with this. If it stays within the range, I would probably go for that sell side next week. 57.35s. Even here, yeah, it's possible. Now that it's coming in the summer months, we have to get used to these smaller ranges. Unless we start getting like more news drivers that are important. But it certainly just feels like no one really knows what's happening with tariffs, so they're not really wanting to put a lot of inflows into the market. So there's not a lot of movement. So I just took one trade today. Nothing else is really worth it. Gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. You're sitting at the table, there's plenty enough time for counting when the dealing's done. Who knows that song? It's called The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Carlos Noten likes the live trades. Time to keep doing it. School Kenny. Yeah, PUG says, even if you do get an entry, do you really want to sit in this crap? I agree. That's why that's why we're getting more screen time and seeing how this is unfolding, and then we're getting better like instincts too, because I knew had the instinct not to go long here. It's like there was not even a point, like how many minutes that would have taken to even, let's say, for like a 1R. It's crazy. Really anticlimactic Friday. I didn't think that today was going to be better. It's just because of PCE. But really, PCE didn't really move the market much at 8:30. I guess the Trump tweet dropped us, gave us the volatility, and then no continuation from there. And that's it. You can't put your will into the marketplace. Huh. So anyway, good stream today anyway. We did some giveaways. Congrats to the winners. I will be emailing you the code right now after the stream. And stay safe, everyone. Don't be a degenerate. Don't be trying to overtrade this crap action. And I'll see you back next week. We'll be back next week. Hopefully the price action starts. I mean, if anything, we're going to have to just adjust. But next week, on Monday, I'll be on NinjaTrader's live stream at 9 to 11. And then I'll be back on the channel. Definitely next week's CPI, which is going to be fun. Ooh, Wednesday's CPI. Thursday's PPI, right? That is next week, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Or is it? Oh no, it's not. I'm already looking ahead, 2 weeks ahead. Never mind. Okay, Monday is ISM manufacturing PMI at 10. Oh my god, a lot of FOMC members speaking on Monday. Ew. And what I'm looking at here is I go to Forex Factory and I even include yellow folder and just USD for those that wonder when I'm doing this. Tuesday, 10 a.m. jolts. Maybe that'll be better. We have some, but next week is NFP. Okay. All right. Well, have a great weekend, everyone. Very boring Friday, very small range, but I hope everyone's doing all right. I'll see you back next week. On Monday, I'll be a Ninja Trader. But I'll definitely be back on Tuesday. So keep an eye out. I'll also be releasing some videos this weekend. Ciao.